As soon as the young woman stepped outside her house, she saw a strange woman sitting near the gate with a little girl beside her. Surprised, she asked, "Who are you, and what are you doing outside my house?" The woman slowly stood up and handed her a small piece of paper. "Ma'am, can you please help me find this address?" The young woman looked at the note and said in shock, "Wait, this is my address. Who exactly are you looking for?" The woman softly replied, "I'm here to meet David." The young woman's eyes widened. "David? What's your relation to him?" The woman looked down and whispered, "I'm his wife." Hearing that, the woman froze. After a moment of silence, she took both the woman and her daughter inside and offered them a seat. Then she went to her husband and said, "David, someone's here to see you." David asked, "Who is it?" She replied, "I don't know. I've never seen her before." When David walked into the living room, he was stunned. The woman sitting there was his ex-wife. The ex-wife's eyes filled with tears as soon as she saw him. David slowly sat beside her and asked, "Who's the little girl?" Through her sobs, she said, "She's our daughter." David's voice broke. 5 years, and you never once thought of me?" Crying harder, she said, "David, I made a terrible mistake. Please forgive me." David sighed deeply. "You know, I can't forget the way you left me. The way you spoke to me that day still echoes in my mind." 5 years ago, David's wife, filled with pride and arrogance, had told him, "David, I'm divorcing you. You know why? Because you're not worth living with anymore. You've lost everything." "Did you really think I'd stay with a man who's broke? Never. For your information, I have a boyfriend now. That's right. I only married you because you were rich. But now that you're bankrupt, you're nothing to me. Consider yourself lucky that I even spent this much time with you. You don't even deserve to talk to me anymore. Goodbye." David had pleaded, "Please, Zoya, don't do this. I can rebuild the company." But she had laughed cruelly. "That's never going to happen. You'll spend the rest of your life crying over your failure. I'm done with you." David had begged one last time, "Please, at least let me see my daughter once." She had shouted back, "Never! From this day on, you'll only dream of seeing her again." Then she walked out of his life forever. Now, remembering that moment, Zoya broke down, crying uncontrollably. David said softly, "Zoya, I'll never forget what happened, but I have forgiven you. You left me for your greed, but after you left, I had no reason to live. In those dark days, I met Navia. I told her everything about my past, and she gave me strength to start again. From that day on, she stood by me through everything." Zoya nodded slowly. "David, I know I made the biggest mistake of my life. The man I left you for, he turned out to be a monster. He threw me out on the streets. I found your address 3 years ago, but I never had the courage to face you. I'm ashamed of what I did. I came here only for our daughter's future. We'll leave now." As she got up, David said gently, "Zoya, I'll take care of our daughter. You can go." But Navia stopped her. "No, sister. You and your daughter aren't going anywhere. We'll arrange a place for you to live, and you can work in our company. And as for your daughter, from today, she's our responsibility." Zoya fell to her knees in tears, this time not from regret, but from relief. For the first time in years, she felt the warmth of family again.